Hello and welcome everyone. It is time for Jim Comics Top Picks for New Comic Book Day this upcoming Wednesday, June 21st, 2023. It is Saturday, June 17th today. I just could not get a video out on Friday. Man, I'm trying. I'm really trying. Anyways, I hope you all had a good week and everybody's doing well. I forgot to mention in the last couple of videos, I used to say it all the time. I got to say it. You're all awesome. There you go. I got it in there. Got some good books out this week. I got some other stuff to talk about as usual, but I got to start off with, in my last video I mentioned I was doing a giveaway for Mark of Death, and all you had to do was say please enter me in the contest. So a whole bunch of you did, and I did a random YouTube draw, one of those randomizer programs. So I picked out the 3 winners. Just a reminder, first place gets 3 copies, second place gets 2, third place gets 1. Starting with third place, the winner of 1 copy is Shelly Pop. So congratulations to you. Your name and avatars on the screen there. Winner of the second place is Tyler Hennis. You get 2 copies, so congratulations to you, Tyler. And first place, winner of 3 copies, is Henry LeBrew. I hope I'm pronouncing everybody's name right. So yeah, 3 winners: Henry LeBrew, number 1. Tyler Hennis, number 2, and Shelly Pop, number 3. So good luck. Congratulations to all you. I just need all of you to send me an email at jimcomics1844@gmail.com. Send me your particulars, and then I will ship the books out to you. If I need any more info or anything, I'll reply to your email. So anyways, there you go. Good luck. I've said it twice now. Congrats to everybody who won there. And if you didn't win, sorry about that, but hey, I'm sure I'll have some more giveaways down the road. So I'm going to start my indies this week. Books I'm looking at. Image, I consider them an indie, so I'm starting with them. Got Bone Orchard Mythos Tenement number 1. Bunch of covers for this one. A to D a regular price, and then there's E to G or incentive covers. I wouldn't recommend those. I'm just going for cover A. Enjoyed that series, so I'm picking cover A up. Supermassive number 1. There's a second print out this week. I don't know that anything's going to happen with this, but if anything does, this is one, it's going to be a lower print run, a little tougher to find than obviously the first print, because not a lot of shops are going to bring this in. So yeah, if you can get that for cover price, I would recommend that one. Don't pay any more cover, and if you can't find it, move on to something else. Trust me, there will be more books next week and the week after and the week after and everything else. So don't worry about it. But if you can get it, I'm gonna try and get that one for sure. So that's it from Image. The only other indie I'm looking at from Bliss on Tap. Again, I really like this company, man. I think they're going places. Killing Hope number 1 is out this week from them. Looks like an interesting story. Only 1 cover. Cover A. Looks like a cool cover. So I'm picking that one up. And that is it for indies. From DC, only 1 from them. Sean Murphy, as you know, I got all his Batman White Knight titles. Batman White Knight Presents Generation Joker 2. Jockey and Bryce, the kids are in this one. It's kind of a story about them and what happens with them. So, you know, I hope you have the previous few series where Jackie and Bryce made their first appearance. I mentioned them in the past. They were infants in a couple images or books. They were also made their first appearance as teenagers in the previous series there, so I hope you got those because I think those are good ones. At some point, Sean Murphy's stuff is going to be taken off. So that's it from DC. From Marvel, got Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider number 2. 3 covers for this one. I really like cover A. Man, that's a nice looking cover. Daniel Picciotto. Man, I'm probably screwing up your name. I'm sorry, dude, but great cover. I love that one. I like Ghost Rider too. I've shown a lot of my Ghost Rider books in the past. Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. Got a bunch of covers for this. You get your Spider-Boy, kind of get an origin, and you find out who he is. So spoiler alert here. I'm going to let you know who he is and show you an image on the screen. So if you don't want to know who Spider-Boy is, turn it off now. So anyways, with that being said, you'll see an image on the screen. Bailey Briggs. Who is Bailey Briggs? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's a new character. I don't know if it's you know, somebody who's been cloned. Somebody just took on the name, because She-Hulk number 3 from 2004 shows Bailey Briggs. He was an engineer, so did he somehow transplant his memory into somebody else, or is this his kid, or is it somebody totally unrelated to him? I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, She-Hulk number 3, 2004. If you got that one, hang on to it. Again, don't go bonkers trying to buy that book if you don't have it. And if you find it cheap in a back issue bin, hey, pick it up. If not, I wouldn't worry about it. But anyways, that's who it looks like he is. Where it goes from there, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out in future issues, but Edge of Spider-Verse number 3 this week looks like a good one. I'm just getting cover A. I'm not going crazy on it. One I'm really looking forward to, Incredible Hulk number 1. I talked about this a couple weeks ago in one of my videos. That I'm really looking forward to this series. Let's kind of go on that darker path. You got the eldest, who's this sounds like she works for the Mother of Horrors, or trying to resurrect the Mother of Horrors. So it looks really good. But I mentioned this Hulk annual number 1, how there was basically a preview in the back of this. You'll see some images on the screen. Now, I had somebody, I cannot confirm or deny this, but this is what I've been told, and we'll find out on Wednesday, or I've asked a few people that I haven't heard back yet, but I haven't had a chance to look at Incredible Hulk number 1 yet or read it. It sounds like the pages that are shown in the annual are not in issue 1. At least that's what I was told. And like I say, I can't confirm or deny that, so we'll find out on Wednesday. But if that's the case, if that I mentioned before, this generally a preview, it's kind of like an advertise. Oh, you got to think of Strange Academy when that they had the preview for issue 1 and countless books, Daredevil and Miles Morales and a bunch of other ones. You got the first 6 pages, but in this, what I'm being told is the pages that are shown in this annual are not in issue number 1. So if they're not in issue 1, potentially this is a prequel to Incredible Hulk number 1, and this would actually be your first full appearance of the eldest. So, and this annual being a much lower print run, a lot of shops don't bring a lot of the annuals. This may end up being a book that you really want to get, especially if the eldest becomes something down the road. So just keep again, I can't confirm or deny that, but if you have a chance to pick this up and you get it for cover price or less, buy it. That's all I can say. Anyways, we'll find out on Wednesday, but man, it looks good. I'm really looking, because they're going darker with the Hulk, which I really like. Miles Morales number 7, got a bunch of covers for that. Just getting cover A, but man, Miles is one of those characters. At some point, you know what's happening with him. We got another one from Jonathan Hickman out this week, Ultimate Invasion number 1. Bunch of covers for it. I'm just getting cover A. As you know, Marvel likes to put out 14,000 covers when they do these things. But Jonathan Hickman, as you know, great writer. Last was House of X and Powers of 10 and all that, and it was really good. He's done Secret Wars Secret Wars in the past and a bunch of other stuff. But he's a really good writer. Definitely going to pick that up and read it. I'm really looking forward to that one. I think that's going to be really good. So that is it for my my books this week. My picks this week. I got to go with Incredible Hulk number 1. I can't not go with that. That's definitely a pick. Ultimate Invasion number 1. That is definitely a pick. And Edge of Spider-Verse number 3, just because you do find out who Spider-Boy is in there, and you get to first image of him without his mask and all that stuff on. So those are my 3 picks this week. I had to talk about the Hulk. Now, there's a few articles that have been out lately that are saying, well, they haven't come out and confirmed it, but it's potentially that Marvel may have gotten the distribution rights back for the Hulk from Universal, because the 15-year contract that Universal had may have expired. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't seen anything confirmed by anybody, who's coming out and say, yes, this is definitely confirmed from Marvel or Disney or anybody. But it's interesting that the 2008 Incredible Hulk movie is on Disney Plus now. So, yeah, kind of interesting. Is that just something that was in the works for quite a while, or is that something to do with the rights expiring? I don't know. We'll find out. But if that's the case, if it is confirmed, I've mentioned it in the past, this Immortal Hulk run, holy crap, that would be, especially the first 20 issues or so, if they made that into a movie, good Lord, would that be That would be so awesome. I'm not trying to hype up these books in any way. These are a couple of my favorites from that run. I mean, there's a lot of really good ones. And I mentioned too just recently that that whole Donny Cates run, which I really didn't like that run. You do get your first appearance of Titan, the Black Hulk, in issue number 3, and it sure seems like Marvel and has a liking of that character. So that one there is the one. You can still find these out pretty cheap out there. So if that's one you don't have, man, I would pick that up and hang on to it, because I've got a few copies of that one. I think that is a good one to have. So anyways, I want to talk about the reason I got my G.I. Joe and Transformers in the back. I know a lot of people have been talking about this Void Rivals that came out. All I want to say with that is be careful with dropping a whole bunch of money on Void Rivals and, you know, incentive covers and everything else, because, man, G.I. Joe Transformers have been around for a long time, and things have come and gone with them. And in my opinion, if you're gonna drop some money on G.I. Joe or Transformers, go for issue number 1 of G.I. Joe newsstand, and go for Transformers number 1 newsstand. I mean, those long term are your best bets by far. So that's just my opinion. Take it or leave it, but I'm not chasing after Void Rivals. If I find a copy in the half issue or the half off back issue bin down the road, I might pick it up. But I know Kirkman's involved with it, but I don't know. Those 2 books to me are the ones to get if you're going to get any. And as far as Fantastic Four number 210, it's a book I bought as a kid off the shelf, and or off a rack actually at the drugstore my mom used to take me to, 1979, and I just love that cover. It's just a wicked Galactus cover. He looks so cool. He looks all badass on there, which is how Galactus should be. Man, I hope when they bring him, he's eventually coming to the movies for sure, but when they bring him, he's got to have that badass, bigger than life kind of look to him, and I sure hope they do him in the blue and purple like he is in the comics, because he looks so good. Man, I love that that cover. But anyways, that's all I got for you, folks. I had to mention that about the Hulk annual there. I just make sure, if, like I said, I don't know with issue 1 if we're actually getting the preview pages that were in here or not, because if we don't, then these technically aren't preview pages. It's a prequel, and that is going to be your first full appearance of the Eldest. So there you go. Anyways, everyone, happy hunting. Talk to you later in the week, and I'm doing my darndest to try and get a video out on Friday this coming week. So take care. Bye for now.